In certain parts of the world, the year is not divided by great differences in temperature. Near the equator, in the tropical belt, it is always hot. Near the poles, in the polar regions, temperatures are low throughout the year. But here there are two other regions, which lie between the polar and tropical belts. The parallels of 45 degrees lie roughly midway through these regions, which are called the temperate belts. Here, the temperature is very different at opposite times of the year. These changes are due mainly to the tilting of the axis of the Earth as the globe travels round the sun once every year. Let us begin our detailed study of the temperate regions in June. Now, the North Pole is tilted towards the sun. Thus, the noonday sun is overhead at this time of the year at the Tropic of Cancer, which, as you know, is 23.5 degrees north of the equator. Therefore, the hot belt lies mainly north of the equator, and it is the hottest time of the year in the northern half of the world. The North Temperate Belt is now having its warm season, or summer. The South Pole, at the same time of the year, is tilted away from the sun. Thus, in the southern half of the world, it is the coolest part of the year. The South Temperate Belt now has its cool season, or winter. The length of day and night also varies. For example, a place here has short nights and long days in the northern summer. In the South Temperate Belt, it is winter, and a position in the south here has long nights and short days. The Earth moves on. After some months, it passes through the September position and continues to travel on round the sun. It now approaches the December position. Here we will stop the globe, though it still continues to rotate. Let us consider conditions in the temperate regions in December. The South Pole is tilted towards the sun. Now, the noonday sun is overhead at this time of the year at the Tropic of Capricorn. That is 23.5 degrees south of the equator. The hot belt lies mainly south of the equator. It is the warmest time of the year for the southern half of the world. So the South Temperate region is now having its warm season, or summer. The North Pole, at the same time of the year, is tilted away from the sun. Thus, it is the coolest part of the year in the northern half of the world, and the North Temperate region is having its cool season, or winter. Now, our northern position has short days and long nights. In the South Temperate Belt, it is summer, and the southern position has long days and short nights. The Earth takes a year to travel round the sun, so seasonal changes are gradual. Between summer and winter, there are two transition seasons. For example, now it is March, and midway between December and June. Let us consider the changing seasons in the temperate belts. In the North Temperate Belt, winter is changing into summer, and this transition or change is called spring. In the South Temperate Belt, summer is changing into winter, and this transition is called autumn. The Earth travels on as the year advances. The North has its summer, the South its winter. Once more, the change begins. It is September now, and the year is midway between the two main seasons. The North Temperate Belt has had its summer, and so is now having its autumn. In the South Temperate Belt, winter is over, so here it is the springtime. Summer is yet to come. The Earth travels on its path. And thus, in temperate lands, season follows season, as the Earth continues on its yearly journeys round the sun.